Hello class, here's what we're going to do. I am going to show you how to cite a photo that you've taken off the internet for your photo research project. So first off, you're going to choose your artist, and then once you have your artist, I'm going to type that artist in Google. You may use the websites that I have provided, or you could go to somewhere like an online gallery provided. Please avoid Wikipedia. However, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to images, because I know a lot of people are going to start out by doing that. They're going to do a search on the photos, just to basically see what the artist is about and see if they can even reduplicate this photo. So first thing I like to do is I like to go to my search tools. When I go to my search tools, I'm going to go down to size, and then I'm going to go down to larger than. I really try to stay away from these three smaller sizes. I would say 1024 by 768 is the minimum. You can go higher, but you got to be careful. That will limit the amount of choices that you have. So I'm going to stick with 1024 by 768. Once I click on that, I'm going to go through all my photos and decide which photos that I like. You may choose a folder and drag those into the folder. However, what I'm going to kind of tell you what to do is you're going to click on the photo itself. And then, yes, you can view this image. You can drag that into the folder, but we need to go to Visit Page. And we're going to go to the original source of that photo. Now, the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to go to something like bibme.org. It doesn't really matter which bibliography website that you use. This is just one that I like to use. It's simple. So I'm going to go to MLA, which is what we're using here at school. I'm going to make sure this is not a personal photograph. And then the photo title, which we know is Clearing Winter Storm. So I'm going to copy that. Go back to bibme. Photo title. Collection of museum and city. This gets a little tricky because depends on where this photo is located at the current time. This was published in 2013, and at the time it was in the San Francisco Museum of Modern Art. That might not be the case due to the fact that that was 3 years ago. However, because we're using this website, we're just going to go ahead and list it as that. So I'm going to type in San Francisco Museum of Modern Art. I'll make this easy, just copy it. We're going to put paste, and then we know that's in San Francisco, so I'm going to copy that and paste that as well. Now, the year created, it was created in 1937, so we're going to copy that, and we're going to place that there as well. The contributor, the photographer, was Ansel Adams, and I'm going to put the last name there. This is a website, so we're going to click on the website. The website title, we go back, is Ansel Adams. It's cultural innovations. So we can scroll up, interventions. And I'm going to try to copy and paste. This doesn't look like it's going to let me do that. So I'm going to just manually type that in there. And just to make sure that I get this right, interventions. And then I'm going to copy my URL, Command C, Command V as in van. Display URL. Yes, we want to do that. Today's date is April 4th. So I'm going to come over here and do April. And then my date is 2016. I'm not going to add an annotation. I'm just going to simply create citation. And there you have it. There is my citation, and then you can copy that right into your works cited page on your project.